It's that time, that day we've been waiting for. Game 1, NBA Finals 2017. Cavs versus Dubs. Three-peat, baby. Now, before anything, I want to remind everyone this is only game 1. That's it. So, all the Cavs fans and LeBron Dick Riders, if you guys win the first game, I don't want to see, yeah, see, we told you we're going to smash on y'all. Yeah, it's one game. And I gotta say the same for my Dub Nation. You feel me? If we do win, we gotta remember from last year, anything can happen. So if we win one game, it's just one game. First game. Anyway, fuck all that. Back to the rant, man. I've been seeing all this debate talking about LeBron is better than Jordan still. What? I mean, yeah, y'all got some pretty good points here. Everybody's talking about numbers. Well, LeBron does this, and then Jordan had these numbers and stats and all that. But there's some things outside the numbers y'all are forgetting about. For one, my nigga Jordan had to play in some fucking Daisy Dukes. I'm talking about some like thigh high basketball booty shorts, bruh. Yeah, it's easier to score more points in the playoffs if you don't gotta worry about your dick falling out your uniform and wearing tighty whities, my nigga. Really all they could wear under them shorts. That's hella uncomfortable. That's why when Jordan was always doing that thing where he turned his back and was like leaning on niggas, and was adjusting, let me fix my nuts, cross you over. Point number 2. I have yet to hear about a nigga that's gonna no call, no show for work, miss the birthday child to go 2 states away to wait in line for a day to pay full price for a pair of LeBrons that have been released 12 times. Jordan got niggas doing it though. You know, I don't see nobody talking about like LeBron. Man, from what we've been seeing in the last few weeks, that nigga Bow Wow's not doing too great right now. I don't see him signing up to do a movie called Like LeBron 2. Think about it. The whole Like Mike movie was about an orphan 3-foot kid that put on a pair of shoes that Michael Jordan wore and was able to ball on NBA players, get drafted to the NBA, and adopted by NBA. And that shit was still believable enough for us to go see it. But that says a lot. And my final point, we can't forget. They say that LeBron is supposed to be starring in Space Jam 2. Now, if I can remember correctly, Jordan's powers didn't get taken by the Monstars because he was catting off and retired from the NBA to go suck at baseball. It's kind of why the Looney Tunes were able to recruit him and he was able to play for the Earth kind of thing. Why aren't they getting LeBron? Like, you mean to tell me this nigga's supposed to be considered the GOAT over Jordan and has been to the playoffs back to back how many years in a row, and they're not considering him top 5 for the Monstars? You know, I always pictured Space Jam 2 being that the Monstars kind of slept on Klay Thompson like everybody else does, and he has to save the world. He has a bad game, but then somehow in the fourth quarter, miraculously, he scores like 48 fucking points. And then Marvin the Martian gets to interview him at the end and be like, "Oh, Klay, how did you feel about your game?" And this nigga in classic Klay Thompson fashion is just like, "Well, Bugs and Daffy did their thing. They're real playmakers. You had Taz doing great defense. Foghorn Leghorn was a beat. Great teammates. I missed a couple 3-pointers and a free throw I know I should have made in the third quarter, and I'll never let myself live past that, so I gotta do better." Like, my nigga, you just played with the Looney Tunes and gave us another Six Flags in space. You better start smiling after that kind of shit, bro. And like at the very end of the movie, instead of finding out that the magic juice was really water, we find out that Klay Thompson was really this nigga John B the whole time.